Hello, lovely friends. I'm back again to do another meditation. Today I'm going to be continuing the meditation on loving kindness. We're going to add to our meditation doing loving kindness for ourselves and add on loving kindness for a loved one. Loving kindness meditations are a very traditional Buddhist style meditation. You do not need to be Buddhist to do this meditation. However, a little bit of background can be useful in understanding how and why we're doing this. So one of the principal ideas in Buddhism is that we're working to expel suffering within ourselves. And one of the causes of suffering is what we call the three poisons. And this is actually the root cause of all suffering. And the three poisons are the idea of aversion or hatred, grasping and clinging, and the feeling of ignorance or I just don't really care. So when you look at those three things, all of those mind states affect how we see the world and our interactions with other people. And they are the root cause of our suffering as we go forward through this lifetime. When we cling to things, we grasp them, we want to keep them and hold them and never let them go. And if they leave, then we feel deep grief or sadness, depression. When we have an aversion to something, we want to keep it away from us. We don't want to have anything to do with it. And when it comes up in our life, then we feel more suffering. And ignorance is just not having good understanding, not being aware of the way the world is and being deeply connected to it. So the idea of not really caring can affect how we navigate through this world. So when we're working on loving kindness for a loved one, it seems like this would be one of the easiest things to do, and in some ways it really is. There's not a lot of difficulty in sending love to people we love, right? We do that already naturally. But one of the things you need to be aware of and pay attention to is that you're not grasping or clinging to that person with that love. You're not looking to get something from that person. This is just heartfelt love that you send out without expecting anything in return. A kind of pure generosity without expecting repayment. Similar to the Sanskrit idea of dana, where we give without expecting anything in return. We do that with our loving kindness practice. So as we do this practice today, I want you just to keep that in mind. We're going to pick one person to work with. It can be mother, father, sister, brother, kids, friends, lovers, whoever you want. It doesn't really matter. But you're going to pick that person today to kind of focus on for the practice. I will be doing about 24 minutes. This is a good workable time length when you're kind of beginning meditation. It's also the time it takes for the prana to circle one full cycle through the body. So it gives us a really good sense of a full energetic cycle within ourselves. And I'll be using the bell, just as before, to kind of signal the beginning and the end of the meditation. And I will be using a timer just to make sure that we are on track with that meditation, not go too long. So let's get started. Alright, so first off, I want you to settle into your posture. Make sure you have your chin tucked. Your shoulders are down and back. Your spine is in an alignment like pearls in a string, one on top of the other. Have your knees resting on the ground. If you're sitting on a chair, have your feet placed flat on the floor. Best if you can to have your hips slightly elevated. If you're a woman or identify as a woman, you can put left foot on top of right if you're sitting in half lotus. You can sit in full lotus, cross-legged, Burmese. I'm going to be doing the Dhyana Mudra, the meditation mudra. You can join me here or put your hands on your knees, whatever feels most comfortable. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Now with this meditation, you can have your eyes closed. It can help to visualize the person that you're going to do your meditation for a little bit more deeply. So feel free to close your eyes. We're going to start by taking just a few long, deep breaths. Relaxing the tension in the physical body. Breathe in and breathe out and relax the tension in the emotional body. And breathe in to the tension and relax out the tension in the mind. I'm not going to be doing a guidance through relaxation of the body. I want you just to focus on trying to relax from top to bottom, the head all the way down to the toes. In your mind's eye, relax any tension in the forehead and the eyes, and then work your way down. And we're going to start our meditation today with cool, loving acceptance for ourselves. Accepting our body as it is in this moment, whether we're old or young. Anything we normally would judge, we're going to let that go. Our looks, our weight. If we have any discomfort or pain, we're just going to accept it today. We're going to accept it as we are. Know that you have maybe discomfort, and do your best not to judge it or feel frustrated with it or want it to go away, but just know it's there and try and relax into that feeling. We're going to accept our emotional state. If we're feeling agitated or stressed, we're going to kind of just recognize that, but not push it away or be annoyed. If we're happy and we feel good, we'll recognize that too, but also not cling to that, knowing that this emotional state will change, and that's okay. If our mind is scattered, or we're considering the future events, or worrying about the past, we're also just gonna kind of recognize and accept that. And as we breathe, we're going to start sending loving kindness to ourselves wherever we're at today. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may I be well. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may I be well. You're working on really feeling the emotion of kindness towards yourself, love and generosity. Dropping any storylines that you have about not being good enough, not being smart enough, not being successful enough. And just sending yourself kind wishes for happiness and peace, no matter what comes your way. May I be happy, may I be well. May I be happy, may I be well. May I be safe, may I be healthy. May I be safe, may I be healthy. And remember, the slogan you use is up to you. These are some of the very traditional ones that people have done. Whatever kind of wishes you feel like you need today. Maybe I be free from fear and open to new experiences. The idea is just to send yourself those loving wishes with kindness and generosity and an open heart. You want to open your heart to yourself. This is a time to let go of any hard edges that you have towards yourself. Just keep repeating in your mind whichever of those phrases works best for you. May I be happy, may I be well. May I be happy, may I be well. May I be happy, may I be well. And really picture within your mind's eye your own state of being, your own life where you have what you need, you feel safe, you feel secure. You're with joy, and comfort and ease. Make sure that you occasionally tune back into your body make sure you've got your chin tucked, your posture is in alignment. If your shoulders feel tense, just try and relax them down and back again. Now you're going to start imagining the person that you're going to send loving kindness to. You're going to pick somebody you really care about. It be a child, your parent, a loved one, a friend, somebody you really, really love. First, I want you to just imagine them in your mind's eye, the way they look, they talk, how they act. Really picture every aspect of that person. And as you picture them, start to think about your own emotions towards that person. How they make you feel inside. Do you feel tenderness or a need to have them in your life? Enthusiasm, excitement about them? Desire? Really feel into your own emotional state around this person. What kinds of things do they do that really cause you to have emotional reactions of love and joy, peace? How do they act? What do they do? Before we start sending loving kindness, we're going to move this person into a slightly more neutral state. And we're going to do that by just really feeling into that emotion. And if we have any attachment, clinging, we're going to try and let that drop away. Fear of loss. We're going to recognize that within ourselves, but we're not going to hold on to it. We're just going to kind of imagine this person is, we love them, but we're not going to hold them too tightly. And then we're going to think about whatever trials, tribulations, fears, worries they may have in life. And we're going to send them love and hopes that they will be able to rise above, move through these challenges, to find love and peace and happiness within themselves and their life. going to picture them being at peace, having everything they need to feel safe and secure, enough food, a comfortable home, peace of mind, friends and family to help take care of them as they grow and age. And as we breathe in and out, we're going to start sending them loving kindness just the same way as we sent it to ourselves. May you be happy, may you be well. May you be happy, may you be well. May you be healthy and safe. May you have peace and contentment. May you be happy, may you be well. May you be happy, may you be well. Just keep continuing to repeat these phrases or whichever phrases you choose as you imagine this person in your mind, sending them these heartfelt wishes. For a life free from suffering, full of joy and contentment. And you can imagine coming from your heart, golden light rays that beam out to your loved one, filling their whole body with healing, warm light rays that penetrate their whole being with your heartfelt wishes of love and safety and contentment and health. And if you're sending these loving wishes to somebody who is sick or injured, you can imagine those light rays healing whatever pains or wounds or inflictions they have, making them whole and safe. May you be happy, may you be well. May you be happy, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you have contentment and peace. As we come to the end of our practice, we're going to switch gears and we're going to send this love out to not just ourselves and our loved one, but to all beings everywhere. Animals, plants, all humans, all the beings throughout the whole world. We're going to send out love and kindness to all beings. We can extend those light rays that we were sending out to the person that we love or care about to include ourselves and the whole planet. Because we're all interconnected and we cannot experience the conditions to make us happy. Our loved ones cannot experience the conditions to make them happy if other beings are suffering. So we send out our love and our wishes to all beings everywhere. May they be happy. May they be filled with joy. May they be contented and have peace. Heartfelt wishes to alleviate the suffering of all beings everywhere. May all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings everywhere be well. May all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings everywhere be well. And then move back to your loved one. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be well. You can finally end with coming back to yourself, including yourself with all beings. May I be happy. May I be well. You can start to open your eyes and come back into your body. You need to wiggle your fingers and toes. Go ahead and do so. If you need to stretch, if you feel stiff. At the end of my practices, I like to dedicate my merit. When I'm by myself, I just do this in my mind. But when you're working together, as we are in the Sangha, you can do it together. You can either pick an individual person or you can dedicate merit to groups of people. I like to dedicate my merit to all beings who are experiencing pain and suffering at this moment, all throughout the world. And I bow to you, my Sangha, and my practice.